Good morning and welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We'll be coming to you live from the 85th Annual STA Market Structure Conference. Joining me for this segment is JJ Kinahan. He's the Chief Market Strategist over at TD Ameritrade. JJ, as always, thank you for joining
me.
Always
great to see you, Jill.
You and I
we're taking it on the road.
So, STA, it is one of the most important industry conferences for listed options, equities, fixed income, even digital assets at this point. What are some of the key themes that you're hearing at the conference this year?
Well, I think one of the big things that we're obviously talking about market structure. For those at home, what does that really mean? It means how do we more efficiently make sure that your orders get filled in the marketplace, you get better prices, you get price improvement when you come in. That's truly the biggest theme that we're talking about this year. Just really how to make the markets better for everyone.
Does it come down to liquidity? Because that seems to be the key theme with every guest that I've had on, regardless of what asset class.
Well, I think whenever you're trading anything or investing in anything, it should always be looking at what the liquidity is like. There are stocks that are, Facebook, et cetera, that trade back and forth a million times a day. Then there are some thinly traded securities. Now, if you're going to invest in a thinly traded security, you know that going in, and there always have been some thinly traded securities. So again, understand the product you're investing in, and it's not just stocks. There are a lot of other products, as you said. We're talking about basically everything here, securities related, that some of them are thin.
All right, now that we have you here, what's your outlook going into Q4? Because Q3 was quite impressive. We've not seen the momentum slow down for the bulls.
Q3 was amazing, let's be honest. I think so far we're starting off in a very impressive way also. If you look what's happened over the last couple of days, particularly overnight into today, you're seeing a 10-year yield at 3.2%. We haven't seen this in a few years. In the meantime, you're really not seeing the stock market get hit too badly. Actually yesterday we had a very nice day. We finished off our highs, but we're still near record territory. So I think it's kind of an interesting time for us to decide, theoretically, as yields go higher, often, stocks may go down, but we'll see what happens. The good thing about yields going higher, the financial stocks really performing well. We've seen a great boost in energy, which I think is the most under-talked about thing that's happened over the last month. Has been this amazing 15% rally in crude oil. And so those two things together, I think, are really, really interesting. Now, if you're trading some of the high-yield stocks, you're probably not as happy right now, but we'll see where that ends up overall. But the last thing to say about it is it's just not in the U.S. where we're seeing this high-yield game at the moment. It's happening worldwide.
All right. Well, we look forward to having you on Monday for the Investor Movement Index for September.
Wait, Jill.
Can't wait to see what the TD Ameritrade clients are buying and what they're selling. We'll see you at the market site on Monday. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for joining me throughout the day. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter.